Hey everybody, Steven here, and this is Career Watch, where we bring you the very latest career trends and statistics. Today we're covering physical therapists. What's the career like? Should you become one? What are the job prospects like? When I think of physical therapists, I think of 5 years ago in West Virginia. I was on a snowboarding trip. We had just started going down this mountain, me and a couple of my friends, and the snowboard kind of went out from underneath me. I pushed out my arm and dislocated my shoulder. Went to the doctor and he said I needed to do 8 weeks of physical therapy. And I met this really nice older lady. We did all these shoulder exercises and now my shoulder is completely better. So today I have for you 5 reasons why you might consider becoming a physical therapist. Let's begin. So reason number 1 is physical therapists report a high job satisfaction rate. Payscale.com actually crunched the numbers in their database and they found that 79% of physical therapists report high job satisfaction and 90% report high job meaning. And I think this makes a lot of sense. A lot of doctors will only be able to spend 5 or 10 minutes with their patients. They don't really get to know them. Physical therapists might be spending weeks, they might be spending months with their patients trying to rehabilitate them, trying to get them mobile again. Someone might come to them in a vulnerable state. They might be in a wheelchair, they might be elderly, and a physical therapist will work with that person for weeks, for months, and they'll be part of their transformation to becoming mobile once again. And I think a lot of people find a lot of meaning in that role. It's not really that hard to understand. A lot of physical therapists really like their jobs. So reason number 2 is strong job growth. The Bureau of Labor Statistics forecasts a 28% increase in the number of physical therapy jobs over the next 10 years. And this is far higher than the average. The average is like 6 or 7%. So this is really, really good for physical therapists. There's going to be plenty of job opportunities for physical therapists. And this is mainly due to the aging population. Our country is getting older. The baby boomers are retiring and they want to enjoy their retirements. They want to go on hikes. They want to swim. They want to be active in their retirement. And many of them have the wealth to afford physical therapy sessions. So there will be plenty of opportunities for physical therapists helping our aging population. So reason number 3 is you can live pretty much anywhere as a physical therapist. I actually found this map from the Bureau of Labor Statistics website, and it shows you where all the physical therapy jobs are. This is in contrast to other fields. Think of a big law lawyer. They pretty much have to work in a big city. Think of a chemical engineer. There's a limited number of places a chemical engineer can work all across the country. So physical therapists have an advantage where they can work in big cities, they can work in mid-sized cities, and they can work in small towns. So reason number 4 is income potential. But before I talk about income potential, I first want to talk about the student loan debt incurred by physical therapists. The average student loan debt for a physical therapist is $70,000, and 1/4 of physical therapy grads will owe over $100,000 at a 7 to 8% interest rate. Now, given that the starting salary is $66,000, this could be very challenging. But to my previous point, physical therapists can live pretty much anywhere. You don't have to live in San Francisco and pay $3,500 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. You don't have to live in Los Angeles and spend $2,200 a month for a 1-bedroom. You have the choice of living in the Midwest in a place like Wichita, Kansas, where the average home is $130,000. So keep that in mind and do everything you can to go to a public university rather than a private university, because their private universities are far more expensive. And keep in mind there are student loan debt forgiveness programs for physical therapists. So here are the incomes for physical therapists for the past 20 years. In 1997, physical therapists were making about $56,000, and by 2017, they were making about $88,000 per year. The wage growth numbers could be a little better. People are anticipating wages to grow more as demand for physical therapists grows. But I think the real opportunity for physical therapists lies in owning your own practice. Owning your own practice and then leveraging social media like Instagram and YouTube to grow your practice and grow your business. One example of this is I actually discovered a YouTube channel the other day called Dr. Sandra. She is a self-described popaholic, and all she does is pop cysts and zits. And people love watching her channel. She's getting probably tons of business from this. She's probably doing really well. There's no reason why a physical therapist couldn't do this. So I really think there is income potential for physical therapists, but it lies in owning your own practice. So reason number 5 is physical therapists don't have to sit down for long periods of time. I'm a software developer. I work 40 hours a week, typing away at a computer in a dark room. Lawyers are the same way. They could be working 60, 70 hours a week, sitting down at a desk, typing away at a computer. This field is perfect for someone that has a high energy level, that can't stand sitting for long periods of time. Those are 5 reasons to become a physical therapist in 2019. Are you interested in becoming a physical therapist? Let me know in the comments below. You can support us by subscribing, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great day.